Hello everyone, Namaste. In this video, we'll be showing you how to draw a beautiful mandala. This particular design is the 85th in our series of mandala drawings. So get ready to learn and create something amazing. I used 8-inch square paper for this mandala. This is a Bristol smooth paper. You can check all the materials in the description with all of their Amazon links. This is the Bristol smooth paper. And the first thing we always do, as you know, we find out the center of the paper and we divide our paper horizontally and vertically, and the intersection is the center of our paper. Now I'm using the helix circle to mark all the 10 degrees so that we can divide our mandalas into different sections. So I marked at every 10 degree with the helix circle, and now it's the time to mark for our concentric circles. So I'm keeping my ruler from the center of the mandala and I'm using the centimeter side of the ruler. All the markings are there on the screen. If you want, you can pause the video and you can note it down. You can make the changes in the speed of the video. So this is just the tutorial. So it's not the draw along video. So you might not be draw along with this video. So I would suggest you to do little pauses in the video or to change the speed if you are drawing right now. After that, we'll draw all the circles based on the markings. I'm using the compass and the mechanical pencil for drawing all these concentric circles. And then now again I'll use the ruler and the pencil to draw all the straight lines, and I'm going to join these straight lines based on the degree marks which we made with our helix circle. So I just left the center to circles, center to layers, so we don't need not to draw the lines in those circles because we are just going to draw few simple pattern there. So in the circle, I'm using this Micron 05 black pen and I just drew this spiral. And in the second layer, we are going to just fill this whole circle with the thick black pen. I'm here using the brush marker pen and just let it dry. Leave it, don't do anything over this black ink because it might take some time because we put a lot of ink there. I have used very simple pattern in this mandala, yet it looks so pretty and beautiful. These are the very tiny small petals on our third layer, and we are going to repeat the same thing in our next two layers. I'm using the same pen, Micron 05. It's the black color. We already have all the markings. So the very center of the circle, we drew the spiral. In the second layer, we filled it, and next 3 layers, we drew these tiny rounded petals. Now this is the time to draw the pointed petals. So in this 6th layer, we are drawing these pointed petals, and we are using 2 sections for that. I'm using this turntable or the rotator below my mandala paper. It helps me to rotate the paper faster, and that is absolutely optional. If you want, you can use it. Otherwise, we can work without that too. Now I'm working in the next 3 layers all together. Feel free to draw these petals with the pencil first, and then you can draw them with the pen. So here I'm working on the 3 layers and 4 sections. So these are the lotus style pointed petals. Feel free to use the pencil. First, it's always advisable to use the pencil And if you are finding this speed little faster, I would suggest you to change the speed in the video. To keep the drawing little easier and clear, I just drew everything with the pencil first. Now onwards, and then I am going to trace this all with the Micron pen. I am not going to change my pen. I am again using the Micron 05 pen to trace all these pencil lines. So as you know, this is a tutorial video, so I have skipped some of the repeated part. So if you want to draw along with this video, I would suggest you to pause the video in between. Now here comes the fun, because this white ink is pretty dried now. So I'm using the white jelly roll pen. This is the 05 number, like the thin tip. And I'm drawing these spirals on the second layer over the black. So that's how we can create this beautiful contrast and drama in our mandala center part. I'm going to draw all this mandala with the black Micron pen. If you want to use any color pen, feel free to use that, or later on if you want, you can use any color pencil or whatever supplies you feel like. I'm working on this classic version, so I'm just going to use this Micron black pen. Mandala drawing is so much fun and meditative for me. It creates a beautiful impact on my mental status, on my thinking. It gives me the same satisfaction or the same feeling when we do the meditation. I'm sorry, my camera stopped working and you didn't see me drawing these straight lines. I just drew these straight lines inside the petals over those pencil lines and few other lines in between. So this mandala is a circular design made up of various shapes, patterns, and you can use colors, of course. And it has been used as a spiritual and ritual symbol in Hinduism, Buddhism, and in the Native American traditions too. It represents the universe and can be used as a tool for meditation, concentration. I really enjoyed working on all these beautiful mandalas. The word has been derived from the Sanskrit, which means circle. So that's why we start always from the center and they radiate all around it. So it stays into the circular way. So by creating the mandala or by viewing a mandala can be a way of centering oneself and connecting with a deeper sense of meaning and purpose. And of course, it can be used for artistic and decorative purposes. And a lot of people enjoy coloring and drawing their own mandalas. And I have, published 2 books of the mandalas on Amazon. You can see the link in the description of this video. And those are just for the coloring book. So you need not to draw. So sometimes we don't really want to draw. We just want to color in the mandalas. So that also create a beautiful effect on ourselves. Many people enjoy coloring the mandalas as a form of stress relief or creative expression. There are various kinds of the mandalas you can see, and every different style has the unique characteristic and the meaning. Like this is the traditional mandala which we are drawing right now. These have generally geometric shapes, symmetrical patterns. They can be little easy or intricate. And generally we use these kind of the mandala in various ceremonies too. Then there are yantra mandala. There are organic or the flower mandala. There are animal mandalas, Celtic mandalas. You have seen lot of Celtic mandalas in this series. Then the abstract mandalas, which are less structured. And so there are various other different styles you can see. This is the fun with this beautiful pattern drawing. I love drawing these traditional mandalas, but another my favorite mandala style is the sacred geometry mandalas. You must have seen I drew lots of different sacred geometry mandalas in my past videos. And in my sacred geometry mandalas, we generally focus on different specific patterns and shapes. We use lots of circles, squares, triangles, spirals only, but we put them in such a way that they create a beautiful harmonious pattern. The use of sacred geometry in mandalas is often associated with spiritual and mystical practices, such as meditation, prayer, and healing. Many people believe that the intricate patterns and shape in sacred geometry mandalas can help to harmonize and balance the energy of the body, mind, and spirit. So in addition to their spiritual significance, sacred geometry mandalas are often admired for their beauty and complexity. That's what makes me very happy when I draw them. The complexity of those mandalas, the intricacy in those mandalas, they create that mandala such a beautiful outcome when we complete those, and they give such a satisfaction as a creative person. That's what I feel. As well as these traditional mandalas are very relaxing. We cannot draw the sacred geometry mandala every single time. So these are kind of the resting time. Yet we are still creative and we are drawing these beautiful mandalas. So according to me, this particular mandala, which is 85th in the series which we are drawing right now in this tutorial, this is pretty easy for me. What do you think? Do you find it easy or difficult? You can reply me back in the chat. What is the difficulty level of this mandala for you? And whenever you are done drawing this mandala, don't forget, share your artwork with me on the social media. I have given all the social media hashtags and links in my description too.